Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood, and in this video, I'm going to be giving a kind of 101 introduction. If you've got an association or non-profit website and you're concerned about meeting the law around accessibility and the American Accessibility Act, and your website's been highlighted or it's come on your radar for yourself and your committee that your present website does not meet the basic requirements. What are some of the key things that you need to know and some of the actions you need to take to rectify this situation? Got a ton of experience at WP-Tonic. I will be back in a few moments, folks. So it's come to your radar, you'll notice that the present website does not really meet the American Disabilities Act, the ADA, and it's problematic. It's problematic in that you want your site to be as accessible as much as possible, your association or your non-profit, and also the legal consequences of it not being accessible, which are out there. There are organisations that take organisations that their websites are not accessible, and they basically sue them. That's the bad news. The good news is that with a bit of knowledge, a bit of time, and to be frank, a bit of money, this situation can be improved upon enormously. So what in practical terms can you do about this situation? Well, now, if your website is running on WordPress, and a lot of association and non-profit websites are, because it's extremely flexible and powerful, there are a number of people and plugins that you can put on that you're told will fix the problem really quickly and with a monthly or yearly subscription charge, your problems are over. Unfortunately, I don't agree with this. I wouldn't go as strong to say that it's a lie. I do feel that it is slightly misleading. Obviously, putting a plug-in and retrofitting using the technology that plug-in produces is better than nothing, than doing nothing about the situation. I say that some people would say it's even worse because a lot of people that have severe vision or other severe disabilities, they will have their own set of tools on their computers that will help them make websites accessible, and putting one of these plug-in solutions on your website, based on my experience, really conflicts with what these people have already got set up, which can make the situation extremely frustrating for these type of users. The other thing is it won't in any way provide any proof that you've made reasonable efforts to make your site accessible, which is one of the ways you can defend yourself very effectively if you can show this through documentation and through action. So what else can you do? Well, basically, I think you do need a partner that can help you do an audit of the existing website. I think if the website was developed from day one with accessibility in mind, a lot of these problems can be avoided from day one. But they also, based on my experience, that the people that are utilising the website in the organisation to update the website cannot be expected to have accessibility at the core of their mind. And yes, the way the site is set up and the basic mechanics of the website can be constructed in the way that it minimizes when the site is updated. But normally you do need somebody on site or somebody that is a subcontractor that's on a monthly retainer that can go in and check over the website and modify any elements that have been updated. Now, two main areas, well, there's a number of areas, but two of the biggest are images, not really putting descriptions on images. PDFs are another bugbearer. They need to be tagged so website readers can actually read what the PDF is about before somebody decides to download it. Another is multimedia, utilizing a learning management system, how that is constructed and tagged. So there's a number of things. None of them are enormous. None of them, as long as you keep up with it. And also the individual, either in-house or you're hiring somebody like WP-Tonic, and there's a number of other similar WordPress focus agencies that can help you with this. As long as they can also provide some monthly documentation that shows that they did these things to keep the site to a high standard of accessibility. There's some level of documentation. So if you are challenged, you get a letter saying that this site isn't accessible, you've actually got documentation that you can show that basically proves that's not correct. Now, I don't want this video to be too long, and there's a lot more about this. The good news is I've written a really detailed post. You'll find the link in the video description that goes into this in a lot more detail and really gives you a good summary of the things that you need to have in your mind. And you can also book a free consultation with me, and we can go through any of this that I've described in the video. If you found this useful, and I think you should have done, hit that bell so when I produce new videos, which I'm doing almost every week, you'll be told, and subscribe to the channel. That really encourages me to make more of these videos. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.